Hello and welcome back to GTA 5 for the second time for me because it didn't record first time. Well done, PlayStation. Fucking brilliant. Anyway, this is a new idea I had where I wanted to actually test the cars. Because if you see my plan, I didn't actually do that because I couldn't afford half of them. I'd never actually driven any of them other than like the weird ones that tug. The Corquette, which I got in being a CEO basically. But I didn't have a way of actually driving any of the new cars. And as soon as today a new one was made, the Fister 811. I have it to my left. Because that's where I'm giving the scoreboard basically. And this is basically how I'm going to do it. I've got basically an idea to steal it from Top Gear. Because, oh fuck, controller. Hang on. I'm gonna put my controller in charge. I think that messed up the video last time, and the fucking cable keeps falling out. It's annoying the fuck out of me. I wish it would stop doing it. Anyway, I basically made a small race in Creator. 47 checkpoints long. You can see it there. So it goes all the way through this sort of area, through Vinewood a little bit, and Golf Course Season, and then doing through here, back over around. Now it is a lap, it's only one lap though, because it's about 3.5 minute race. And the quickest time I've ever seen it get around is a 3:18, and that's not with this car. God, I hate this car. And annoyingly, this is the car I just did the lap in. So it's whether I actually keep doing it with this car, or just go off of what I went with. I'll do it again. The last time I got 3:35 in the video that didn't fucking record. Really thirsty. So yeah, I'll start it and do a 3-minute race again. Thanks. So I'm not going to do too much for the times if there's like a crash or something. If it's a massive crash, I will restart though. If it's like it goes completely off the course, that's a fair enough. I'll restart. It's probably my fault. But if it's something like it can't stop in time or it doesn't handle enough, then that's down to it, and it's not going to be my fault. I'm going to try and just drive as I would if I was driving this car normally. Which hopefully is pretty well, because otherwise that's going to look a bit shit if I crash every single time. So I have switched off traffic as well, obviously, because it makes it a lot easier to drive a car. Because I think with traffic on, a 3:18 time can go up to much higher. It's just impossible to drive, especially on this bit, because there's 4 lanes of traffic coming at you. Well, 2 lanes coming at you, or 2 are going away. It's getting annoying. So, what am I mentioned? Yeah, this kind of car doesn't handle very well. I don't really like it. It doesn't look great. I wouldn't buy it. I'd save up for a better car. But yeah, I'm doing everything from Felony onwards. So the new car, the X80 and the 811, the Reaper F&J, and this thing. Is there another one? Swear those. No, that's all of them. Oh, I was missing them. My mind's gotten a bit fuzzed because I've already recorded this video, so I'm not actually sure what I've said in which video, but I think I mentioned it. Yeah, so these videos will most likely be tied to the main video I do for any updates that I do a video on. So, because there's quite a few cars in this one, I've got to do quite a long video, but for any of the updates that I do in the future, it'll most likely just be a section on the end where I do this lap. That was a terrible corner. So I won't do like an individual video for each update just for the laps. It'll be a part of the videos. That corner, I had to put those barriers there because they stopped me from falling off the track. Because if I don't, because there's a little bump, and if I don't put the brakes on before it, it basically launches any car that hits it up the fucking hill. Especially the low riding ones like the X80, which is the one I tested this in and designed it in. Because I don't do it in the sort of gold mode style, it's in the actual car style like this, where I just drive the course that I want to go and then place a checkpoint periodically. Which is why these checkpoints are a bit funnily placed, not like in the centre of the road. Okay, I think that was 328, I think. 328. That was actually 7 seconds faster. Well, good job, Bestia. Right, so now I'll change over the cars to the FMJ. Yeah, do the FMJ yet. Next. Well, post. Yeah, I'll change the FMJ. I'll have a drink because I'm very thirsty apparently, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, it looks like it's the Reaper. It's not. It's on the FMJ. It's just showing Reaper stuff. I missed the boost. That was my fault. So I kind of like this car, but I'm not actually sure. The pack looks so weird. I think they don't know what to say about it. It's just a strange looking car. But it goes pretty fast and it handles really well. I'd buy this if it was like a cheaper alternative to like the X80, something like that. I haven't driven the 818 at all, so I don't really know how well that works. I actually know really what it looks like. I just know it's in the game. I've never seen the damn thing. Yeah, this is a supercar, not a sports car, so this is obviously going to be faster than the Bestia. I'll probably set the benchmark for the Reaper and the other ones. I kind of want to replace that checkpoint I just went through. I don't really like its position. Oh god. Yeah, so it does slide a bit. And you just saw if it slides too much, it starts doing the uncontrollable slide thing where it just goes back and forth. But it seems pretty stable. It's not crashing on every corner. Got pretty good brakes too. Well, cars don't stop that fast. It definitely seems faster than a Zentorno. And also, are those exhaust in the lights? I didn't notice that before. I like that. That's actually quite cool. Yeah, the front, I don't really like the front though. The back's sort of the only bit I'm kind of like, which is probably quite a good thing because I see it from the back. I hope trams actually class as cars when it comes to traffic, because otherwise I might get hit by a tram. If I do, I'll just restart the Relentless and unpair for him. Oh shit. Hang on. Fine. Actually, yeah, I'll stop here and I'll cut it back to that point over there. So I'll be back in however long it took me to get to that point. I don't want to go through all of that again. We're almost back to where I was. Cool. I'm going to try not to crash this time. I think I'm actually going a bit faster, but there was a bit of a crash where it slid out a bit. I'm not actually sure because I didn't watch back the other half of the video. You can see there that's where the little bump is. It threw me up in the air a bit. If I didn't slow down enough there, it would have thrown me. It would have thrown me into the fence, basically. It's a catastrophic thing to happen. But that's where the course goes, so whatever. Turn that off. I think the PlayStation mutes the radio though, so I don't have to worry about it. It's just distracting to talk and listen at the same time. Ooh. That was like 27. Push the button. There we go. That wasn't too good. Okay, no. That's not what I need next. Nope. Yes. Right, I'll have to reset the recording to make sure everything actually recorded that time, because that was a bit fucking annoying. Yay, the recording didn't fuck up at all, and I'm very quiet. Anyway. My headset might be turned down, actually. Dang. Go away. So yeah, this car's got a lot more acceleration, it definitely feels it. It's not supposed to go in that way. That's for one thing. But from my experience last time, it hasn't got great braking or turning. Yeah. It's like a bit heavy to one side. G's going. It seems to be holding up pretty well. FMJ was sliding a lot, this isn't doing too bad. It is definitely going faster though, that's one thing. FMJ was going pretty slow. This thing's got like a lot more acceleration going for it. Which proves how you should never trust the stats on Legendary Motorsports. They've got like little stats at the bottom, don't trust them. Because that was the car's fault because it jumped. Anyway. And it recovered as well. If it can recover it quickly, it's fine. Ooh, that was bad. Wait, the stats on Legendary Motorsports, they say that all of the cars that have been added since Finance and Felony have the exact amount of everything. Every stat is the exact same, and all of those stats are actually almost identical to the ones that are they're on the Cheeto and the Turismo R and the Zentorno. The only thing that's changed is the acceleration. So these can accelerate faster, but everything else is apparently identical. But it's definitely, this thing handles much better than the FMJ and the Bestia probably. The Bestia was fucking sliding everywhere. And this definitely feels a lot faster too. Going down here, the FMJ was doing nothing like this. Braking not about the same when braking. The FMJ is good enough. Get you from speed. I guess if you modified it and got the upgrades for it, it would probably do a lot better. Yeah, there you go. See? A little jump there. That's why I put the wall in. Bastard wall. So I'm not resetting because of that. I'm never going to reset for that bloody thing because that little jump is enough to throw it off the course completely. And I'm not going to reset every single time because if a car does it, it means it'll probably always do it. So it's not worth me resetting just to have the exact same outcome. And this is like a really catastrophic. If it jumps the wall, I'll reset. But if it's just going to hit the wall, it's good enough. Oh, that's bad. It's 336. Jesus. So that was actually a lot. That was 8 seconds longer than the Bestia. Jesus. I guess it's down to the top speed. Because if it slides out a lot and it's gonna crash a lot more, it's gonna take slower. I've got that with like Zentornos, if I can beat them in muscle cars, because they are just crashing into everything every 5 seconds, whereas a muscle car is slow enough that you can avoid stuff. So I'll make sure that recorded and change it with the X80, which can do it last time in 318. So we shall see. If it does, it's the fastest car I can ever drive, because that's fucking brilliant. X80. Did I say X80? It sounds like I said... I'm not even sure. the concept car I'm doing next. Okay, X80 time. This car I do want. It is literally the first supercar I have actually wanted. And it's 2,700,000. I think I have currently... I can't do the thing. Well, I think I currently have like 900 grand. That's after a couple of days of doing it. Oh, it's not gonna be good. But this thing handles insane, it brakes insane, it goes insane, it's fucking brilliant. If any car is gonna be fast, the best car, I'd say this one. I mean, it almost doesn't drift. Goes ape shit when you put the accelerator down, and it just keeps going faster and faster. Also, the braking is pretty good. I mean, upgraded, it would be fucking brilliant. Ooh, that was bad. Oh, it's when it jumps in the air that it really fucks up in braking. You'd think I'd know this course pretty well by now, considering I've made it and done it quite a few times, but nope. Still don't know. I know where I'm going, I don't know what's there. So a lot of the cars we've had to stop a lot earlier there. Also, that exhaust sounds fucking amazing. I love that. I'm pretty sure that's a new engine sound as well. I don't think I've ever heard it. It might be a Turismo, I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But it sounds like a new one. So you can probably see how this is going to be the fastest car. Yeah, already, I think it's like 8 seconds, 10 seconds ahead of the F1J already. Ah, I hate that little bump. I kinda want to put something there to stop the bump just encountering it anyway. But I don't know how. I could put a ramp. Yeah, that would work. Just jump over it. That would definitely not throw me off a cliff, even worse. To defeat the bump, you must enhance the bump. That's not good science. Or battle strategy or anything, actually. Oh, fuck. No, you fuck. Well. Fuck everything. I'll stop recording and go back and do the entire thing again, get back to here. That ending was pretty bad though. Okay. Almost back round to the finish. I think I'm actually driving a lot faster. So I think maybe I should do 2 laps for all the cars, because helps me actually get the hang of driving them. But it would take me fucking ages. I mean, this is a 3-minute lap. Okay, so I haven't crashed this time. That's already a good sign, and it's only at 3:05. And it didn't crash here either. Okay, that was 3:40. That was ridiculously fast. So far, the Bestia got 3:28, FMJ got 3:27, Reaper got 3:36, the Proto got 3:14. That's so far, and it's only the fuck's sake, the 811 that's left. So I'm not sure how that's going to work out because I don't know what the car's like. So I will probably do 2 laps. So I'll do a test lap without recording, then I'll switch it over and come back on the video and actually do the fucking proper lap, just so that I know the lap properly and know how the car works. So yeah, I'll be back in about 3 minutes. Okay, so welcome back, and I just completed the, as you can tell, the first run in the 811, which I record to see how it worked, and it's basically a Comet. It showed a lot of stuff with the Comet, I'll go through it in a minute, but it just got a 3:25, which makes it faster than the FMJ. So it's actually the only one, it's the first one under the Proto. And it crashed quite a bit, so it's let me see the things well. If you look, it actually accelerates insanely fast. It's just the problem is on corners, because it doesn't turn. That was full turning and it barely did anything, so it's ridiculously fast, but it slides and it doesn't turn, which is actually sharing a lot of stuff with the Comet. Every time I've driven the Comet, it always spins out because it doesn't turn properly. Radio, annoying. But I mean, if you can drive a Comet, you'd probably be able to do this pretty well. It's basically a Comet too. I mean, if you look at it, it's clearly a Comet. And the name is Vista 811. I had to check that. I had to check what it was called. And the Comet is actually made by the same company. And it's obviously supposed to be like Porsche, basically. So the first time I did this, it did crash quite a bit. Not crashing quite as much, but it... Oh, God, the handling! Yeah, it crashed like into every obstacle it could find on the last lap, and it still got faster than 4 of the cars. You really have to slow down to get to the corners, and the braking isn't great. It feels a lot better than something like the Zentorno, in like acceleration, and I'd say it's not too bad in braking in comparison to that, but in comparison to the X80, which is clearly like the top one now, it doesn't seem to go as well. It's bloody fast accelerating though. But the problem with its crashing is it's also very light. It's the same problem with the X80. If the X80 crashes, it crashes. It seriously crashes. You can see it tapped that fucking lamppost and flew off the fucking cliff. And this has a similar problem with this little bump that I hate it. Fuck you, bump. Take a squeaking at me. No. Anyway. So yeah, it's good for acceleration, so maybe like a drag race, this would be probably your best hope. Because I think it's definitely faster than the X80 in acceleration, it's just not handling properly. Or as good as the X80. But I think... because I did check the website for it, and I think it was only like 1,130,000, something like that. So I mean, it's ridiculously cheap. It's only fraction of the price of the X80, and it's ridiculously fast. I mean, I didn't see that. I think it was like 319, something like that. I'll check the video back and I'll update it when I know, but I mean, that's still faster than all the other cars. I mean, the FMJ got 2 takeouts, and that still didn't do that great. The Reaper did terribly. I might take that out again in my own time and test it, but I mean, yeah, I mean, that was pretty fast. It's just not got the handling, which is the problem. But yeah, I think if you're on a budget, I think this is definitely the car to get, because it's clearly very fast, and it's basically an X80 just without handling, as I've said before many times. I don't know why I do that. But I mean, if you can afford it, X80 is a better way to go. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to do. I'm just buying any vehicles, obviously. Well, it's technically power play vehicles as well. But screw it. I'm not sure if there's going to be any more. If there are, I'll do it in my own time, and I'll do it in the next actual update video. I'll like say the times, but I think I'll do. I might also do a few of the other cars, because I want to do these Zentorno and the Turismo R. I want to send them around, and maybe like a vanilla car, the ones that came with the actual game, like the Cheetah, or maybe the Bugatti, Truffade, Header, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm going to send some of those around as well, and I might do a few of the other DLC cars, and maybe just a few of the silly ones. I want to see how fast a box fill can go around, because I can't actually do that. If you're not familiar with, yeah, you can actually do utility. Oh, you can't do that. I think it's in the vans actually. Oh, you can't do vans anymore. Oh. Oh well. You used to have to do like vans and stuff around this. Why can't you do vans? What are vans? It might be. Yep. There you go. Block fill. There you go. And a clang van. Do a clang van. That's a fun thing. Anyway, I might do that as well. I might just send the clang van around just for the fuck of it. So yeah, thank you for watching. I'll probably redo the Reaper and a few of the other cars. I'll get some good kinds on them. And then I might redo the FMJ as well, because that time is, I mean, it's 1 second slower than faster than the Bestia, which doesn't make sense. Bestia is a sports car. It shouldn't be almost as fast. Oh, I need to burp. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next video. It might be the big one, which is a Just Cause video. It's the second to last one, because I did Sky Fortress and the Landmaker Assault finally. I did both of those together, the entire fucking thing, all at once. So it's like a 2.5 hour long video, and if I can try and get it uploaded, I will, but if not, I can't. Sorry. But yeah, that's it. We'll see you in the next video, hopefully, and goodbye.